This is why my mom kicked me out of the house. When I was a kid, I saw a piercing for the first time and totally loved it. I made all kinds of fake accessories to feel like a rock star. Oh yeah. And when I told my mom I want to get a piercing, her reaction wasn't exactly what I imagined.
They look divine. Of course, honey. I want one too. Let me grab my purse and we'll find a piercer right now.
You wish. It was more like this.
Take that off now. What were you thinking, Cassandra? Are you out of your mind?
I got really sad and told my grandma. Despite being an older woman who had lived different times, she always understood me. Something tells me that in her youth, she did a few things she's not proud of, but she learned not to care about what people say.
Sweetie, don't worry. Your mom will understand eventually.
But Grandma, she said I'd look like a cow.
Well, in a way, she's right to be upset. You're only 8 years old.
But it's going to take forever to be an adult.
Yes, but no place will pierce you at your age.
Being patient sucks, Grandma.
Yes, but it's better to wait than to regret the decisions you make when you're so young.
She convinced me and gave me my allowance, which I immediately saved in my special piggy bank for when my mom would let me fulfill my dream. And although my grandma was right, and sooner or later, I would change my identity and style multiple times, my desire to get pierced stayed the same, and I was determined to fulfill my dream now that a decade had passed and I was legally free to decide about my body. There was just one small problem. I had just turned 18 and was about to graduate high school, but not only I had no idea what I wanted to study to make a living, but I didn't have much money to pay a reliable piercer because although there were some options that I could afford with the little I had saved from the allowances my grandma gave me secretly from my mom, it wasn't enough. How much can I get with this?
Here, nothing, but check the place next door and ask for Crazy Steve.
Okay, thanks, good man. I knew I couldn't afford the most exclusive piercing studio in town, but I wasn't willing to risk my health either. I needed more money, and for that, I needed a job, but I had no idea what I was good at, so I had to improvise. And luck smiled on me.
Cassandra?
Yes.
This is Alfredo from Human Resources of the dairy company you applied to.
Sure. At your service, Alfredo.
We received your application and want to see if you're interested in the marketing assistant position.
I'd be delighted. I got a part-time job at a well-known company where the profit growth depended on how well I performed in the public relations area. Ma'am, are you familiar with our products? We have a wide variety of lactose-free items.
Are you calling me fat?
And yes, I also dance. I'm back from work, Mom.
How was your first day, honey?
I'm very tired.
Have a glass of milk before bed. Don't go to sleep on an empty stomach.
I could only think that every effort was worth it, because soon I could get my piercing. I only needed to work one more week to save up the full amount of money. Finally, the big day arrived.
Take a deep breath. It won't hurt.
Okay. When I saw myself in the mirror, I just couldn't believe it. This wasn't nothing like I imagined.
You like it?
Like it. I don't like it. I loved it. I felt doubly lucky because besides looking amazing, the girl who pierced me was super attentive and explained all the care I needed to avoid infections. I looked divine. Definitely never felt so happy and pretty. And that confidence was noticeable because everyone around could tell and couldn't help but look at me. The problem was when I got home and had to go invisible so my mom wouldn't find out I disobeyed her. I couldn't stand how good I looked and hated the idea of not be showing off to anyone, so I immediately video called my best friends.
It looks amazing on you.
Did it hurt? Girl, your mom is gonna kill you.
She doesn't have to find out. I just have to wait a few weeks for it to heal, and then I can take it off when I'm around her.
I'm happy for you. You look very happy.
Yes, and you worked very hard.
I have to go. Love you guys. I was almost caught and could only think to improvise telling my mom that my nose was bleeding.
Oh, honey, let me check.
No, Mom, it's fine. It must be stress.
You shouldn't work so hard. Don't stay up late, okay?
But if you think I got away with it, you're wrong. My happiness didn't last even 24 hours.
What the hell is wrong with you, Cassandra? What were you thinking?
Hi, Mom. Is breakfast ready?
I trusted you to get a job and look what you did. Is this what you've been spending your money on? Wonderful! You're just like your grandma.
Through tears, my grandma was the one I wanted to turn to. And although I knew only she could understand me, I was aware there wasn't much she could do for me. I have to accept that as long as I live under my mother's roof, I'll have to let her control my life and set the rules.
Good afternoon. Do you have an appointment?
I want to talk to the criminal who did this to my stupid daughter.
She can't see you, nor your stupid daughter right now. She's having breakfast.
I don't care. Do whatever you have to do to let me in.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good? What's good about it?
Is everything all right, ma'am? Is there a problem with this girl's piercing?
The hell there is. Everything is wrong. Who gave you permission to do this to a kid? Don't you know you're ruining her life?
I don't understand, ma'am. Why would a piercing ruin her life? I explained all the cares to avoid infection.
Because now no one will want to hire her, and she'll end up selling milk forever.
Sorry, ma'am, but as I understood, your daughter is of legal age and no one forced her to get pierced.
Let's go, Mom. You're embarrassing me.
Embarrassment is what you bring to our house with that cow ring.
I could only hear my mom while feeling my heart break, remembering those same words she said when I was just a playing child, whom she never accepted as she is.
Look, ma'am, this isn't the place to offend anyone. And you didn't pay me, so you're not even my client.
But I'm the mother of your client, and I demand you take that trash out, or you'll be in trouble.
Do you like how you look?
Yes, I really liked it, but my mom is right. It's for my own good.
Did you get that? Take it off from my stupid daughter's face right now.
I had never felt so sad in my life. My mom couldn't even watch her remove the ring because she said it disgusted her, so I was left ashamed and alone with the piercer girl.
Do you really want me to take it off, or is it just her idea?
I'm sorry. I'm ashamed of my mom's attitude.
Nothing to apologize for. Relax.
It's just that if I don't listen to her, she might even kick me out of the house.
Aren't you of age?
Yes, but
Look, don't worry. I have an idea.
besides being kind and helpful, she turned out to be super smart because she came up with a great idea.
What are you smiling about?
Nothing, Mom. You were right. I look better this way. The girl placed a piece of transparent plastic on me so the wound could heal without my mom noticing. So, I'll keep wearing my piercing, even if I have to hide it from her. At least for a while, until I figure out what I want to do with my life and work hard enough to become independent. Deep down, I know that whatever I do, I won't change her mind about people who are tattooed and pierced. But there will always be someone who understands and accepts me as I am. And if you're wondering, I've even come to enjoy my job.